Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Alright, man. EJ Boxing Live here with McGregor in the panel. We're going to do a tribute on the late Howard Lederman. Just found out today he died of cancer. McGregor, who broke the news? I think it's Dan that broke the news. What did you hear? What happened?
Well, I was just sitting there a second ago. Dan broke the news in our chat. Went onto Twitter, see that Dougie Fisher's talking about it. The chief and editor of Ring Magazine, the editor-in-chief. Other people are talking about it. It's quite sad because, like, as long as I've been watching boxing, I've only been watching 17 years. But his voice is synonymous. You know, whenever him with his scorecards, we argue amongst ourselves whether he's right or wrong. But he's been a consistent figure in the sport for a very long time. Like, whenever I've been watching fights, all I hear is, "Okay, Jim," and I know that he's about to break down what he's seeing, and he's always really straightforward. And I don't know, man. After hearing about my man last night, and now this. The boxer. Hearing about Bert Cooper last night, and now hearing about Harold Lederman, it's just been a sad 2 days for boxing, man.
Yeah, I just saw the Bert Cooper one like on my feed and that, and I was like, yo, Bert Cooper? I was like, yeah, because I think Chris Caban knew him actually. I think Chris Caban was like, he said he saw him actually asking for drugs or dealing drugs near his neighborhood. Caban said he's seen him, but yeah, that's the same about Bert Cooper. He was a very good intimidating fighter. But Howard Lederman, I was like, I never knew that, man. That's very sad. He's got his daughter as well. His daughter judges. She judges as well. I can't remember, Ann Letterman or something like that. That's very sad, man, in boxing, you know what I mean? That's very sad, you know? Like, it's, there's a lot of time. Jim! What's his name again? And I always do this goes.
Jim Lampley.
Yeah, but he's always saying,
okay, Jim. Okay, Jim.
Yeah, like you're used to his voice. Like he goes, Harold, what's the scorecard? Well, that judge over there, she's not very good. And it gives you all the background on the judges. Yeah, it gives you that, and he puts it in your mind like, oh man, this might not be a good fight. And like the fact that he's died, man, that's sad, man. That's very sad. This shows you that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, man. I didn't. I'm not sure many of us knew that he was sick. He had cancer. Nobody knew. I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about it earlier, and I normally hear about things like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, as much as we criticized him over the later years with his, questionable scoring, even though he was an unofficial judge, but Harold Lederman with his catchphrases, okay, Jim, here you go. Here's the scores that I have right here. I mean, it's unforgettable. I mean, it's something that Harold Lederman, no other unofficial judge can duplicate. So, in my mind, Harold Lederman is probably the most unique unofficial ringside judge that we've ever seen in boxing, in my lifetime, I would say. So I'm not sure if anyone else can come close to that, you know. So in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But yeah, sorry, I mean, I would say he's probably the most highest profile. I know Steve Harwood is one thing, but I would say he's the most highest profile unofficial ringside judge we've seen in boxing history. So. I mean, my condolences to him and his family, man. It's sad. This is kind of unexpected in a way. I mean, it was kind of like where we got caught off guard on this one. So, and to say that he's been sick all this time and he's been working for HBO all these years, I'm like,
that's what probably kept him alive. You know?
Yeah, being out there all the time working, yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, bro, yeah, that probably got him up because all you do is break it down. It was easy. That kept him alive. You know, taking HBO killed him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Taking HBO away from him, just, it's sad, man. It's sad, bro. I feel doomed up. He was very, bro. And then you go to the zone and you hear them clowns over there on the zone, and you Harold Lederman. Nah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Their commentary with the Canelo fight was atrocious, man. I'm not gonna keep it real. I'll be keeping it real. I know HBO's had their issues with their commentary, but that commentary was bad. With the Canelo and Jacobs fight, that was horrible. That's probably the worst I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Yeah, probably the worst.
How long has Harold been in the sport? Like in terms of doing the unofficial judge at ringside kind of thing.
He used to be official judge at one point before he went over.
I'm talking about like as a voice. I'm talking about as a voice.
Oh, voice. He's been with HBO since 1981, I think, 82, 83.
Mate, I started watching boxing in 2002. And I've heard his voice consistently since.
Yeah, right? He's been consistently doing it for a long time, bro. Like his voice is, you know, with boxing, you know, you could for Scott. Hey, you know what? In terms of like that middle guy between telling us how the judges are, breaking down who's in the ring, and it's giving us the extra information. No one else did it like that. Usually you had Howard Cowsell, he used to break all that. Howard became that guy, and Jim became the hype man and this and that. But he Howard Letterman is like, he was that dude. And I'll be honest with you, we complain about biased commentary with HBO, but one thing and maybe Howard his scorecard, we complain about Howard's scorecard, but we used to go backwards and forwards. It was nice though. But the fact that he's died like that, it's like, yo, that's hard, man. That's hard, man.
It's kind of like, I mean, you know, it's like back to back, we've had 2 deaths already. We had Bert Cooper that passed away yesterday. You know, I know not many people knew who he was, but he passed away yesterday. Now we have Lederman that's gone. So that's back to back to boxing already, man. It's like, wow.
When I found that news out, I instantly watched Bert Cooper against Ray Mercer, and then I watched him against Moore directly after, back to back.
Yeah, I watched him against Holyfield. That was a damn good fight, man. That was probably Bert Cooper's best fight I've ever seen. Even though he lost. You
got to watch him against Mercer as well, man. Just rewatch that fight. That fight's a war.
Oh yeah, and Michael Moore too. That was the war too. When Michael Moore's coming up to the heavyweight. Yeah, wasn't that Michael Moore's first fight at heavyweight when he fought Bert Cooper, EJ?
Yeah. It's just sad, man. Just to start me in. Just locked me good. Bert Cooper, great, one of the most exciting fighters. You know, he could have probably been a cruiserweight champion. And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like now, this is doomed, man. You know, HBO, I was happy HBO, but when we think about even when HBO was going, I didn't think about the backlash. Like next, you know, Jim Lammy's gonna pass away because he ain't got nothing to do. Well, I mean, what's Jim Lammy do with himself since he gone off HBO? See what I'm saying? He's down in the cabin just sitting there. You know what I mean? Now you hear Harold's gone and stuff. Like Roy ain't got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's deep, bro. Bring them. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna bring them because after the zone, what the rubbish with the zone and their app and that shaky app, I want HBO to come back, man. Bring them back.
Maybe HBO should come back, man, because nothing against the zone. I am a zone subscriber, but I just don't like their. I don't know what it is about the zone I don't like. Don't trust me. I like the fighters. I watch Anthony Joshua. Believe it or not, even though I watch McGregor. So yes, I still get the zone. I watch those fights, no problem. But part of me wants HBO to come back. I guess because of their rich history that they built over those years.
Yeah.
And still, I criticize them. But the fact is, it's kind of unreal to see them go the way they did. And now it's like, you know, now people are missing them. It's like, you know what, maybe we need to bring back Jim Lambert. We got to bring back Roy Jones. We got to bring those guys back.
I'd like to see those guys go to Fox, to be honest.
I mean, that'd be fair enough, but HBO, the name of HBO. What's up?
They'll be way back if they went to the Fox. Sure.
Yeah. But so y'all think that HBO should come back at least, though?
You know what? They're still gonna be biased, but it's not gonna be same. It's not gonna be same about Howard now. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be saying like
it ain't gonna be the same. That's true. It's not gonna be the same. That's right. You're right.
Yeah, man. Harold's a king, man.
I'm not gonna be saying, man.
I think HBO is done, man. By the time they come back, streaming is gonna be popular.
Well, you know what? To be fair though, they did say they will come back only for certain events, so they're not completely out of the boxing game yet.
Nah, they are now. Nah, they are. They're not. With Howard dying. Bro, that's it, man. That's it. It's done.
That's just sadness, man. We're live, aren't we, EJ?
No, but I'm recording it on my MP3 and I'll edit it later.
Oh, okay.
But it's sad.
Yeah, man. You know, you probably it's kind of icing on the cake.
Yeah.
For you consider them trying to make a comeback to the sport at full time, I should say. But they did when they exited out. They did say they will come back to boxing on certain occasions, only for special events only. So I don't know. I mean, with Harold Khan, will they still use? You know, will they still proceed with that plan? That's the question that we need answers. So I don't know. It is sad to hear. I mean, I found this out on Lou DiBella's tweet. Lou DiBella's the one that tweeted this out, and I think Kevin Lowe picked up on it too from Yahoo Sports. He picked up on it. So
Dougie Fisher picked up on it very early as well.
Yeah, Dougie Fisher picked up. Yes, a lot of people picked up on it. So
It's sad. Hey, Bert Cooper. See the thing that Harold Lederman, like he made some mistakes and sometimes he's really good. But like Bert Cooper, one of the most entertaining. Him and Evander Holyfield. I feel was it him and Riddick Bowe? Was it him?
Yeah, he lost.
Both of them are wicked.
Him against Mercer was a war.
Him against Mercer, that's the one. Him and Mercer, that's the one. Him and Mercer, sick, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was sick.
Michael Moore. He knocked out Michael Moore in that fight. I mean, I thought he was going to knock him out. Michael Moore looked like he was gone in that fight. His first two.
Same with Evander Holyfield, man. That was as close to being knocked out as a fighter could be on his feet, Evander Holyfield against Bert Cooper.
That's true. That is true. But I think that Michael Moore, he was close to locking out Michael Moore, no more so than Evander Holyfield. More so than him in that fight. But Michael Moore, for somehow, some way, found the spirit to come back and to withstand that punch that he took. So, yeah, man, it's like, yikes, man. Like I said, Bert Cooper was not a legendary fighter, but in his own way, he wasn't legendary fights. Let's keep it real.
He should. Hey, that's on them fights alone, yeah. Man's a Hall of Famer, bro. Like them fights are epic. Like them fight, Bert Cooper was that dude, man. I said Bert Cooper, if he was fighting this era, bro, he'd give Joshua a good fight now. I think he'd give Joshua a good fight now. I think so.
He'd give them all a good fight. I don't know any heavyweights right now who'd want that type of war. He gives you war.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna keep it real. Bert Cooper will probably beat most of these heavyweights today. He might even beat Wilder. He might be Johnson. Look at who he fought.
It'd be good though. It'd be good though. Hey, that'd be good. What about him and Tyson Fury? It'd be interesting as well, wouldn't it?
Mate, I'm telling you right now, I'd love to see him fight Povetkin, man.
That'd be good. I think he'd beat Povetkin, you know. Joseph Parker, him and Joseph Parker would be.
I think he'd beat Joey Parker too.
Dillian White. What about Dillian White? Him and Dillian White would be a classic.
Think of how we had Holyfield with Holyfield's chin, right? Dillian White does the Bambi legs, EJ.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Him exchanging, he's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, indeed. But the Harold Lederman thing, man, that caught me off guard, man. I'm like, whoa, really? Yeah. Seriously? Wow. I was checking all the other websites to see if this is any type of spam or any type of joke or something, but yeah.
It's like that YouTuber died the other day, Thingy Garcia. What's that guy's name again? Tito Garcia. Like everyone told me he was dead. I thought people were clowning him. I was nah, he died, man. I was like, yo, bruh. So it's like all of us here, we're all talking boxing and this, that, the other. But it just shows you like nothing at all. Like we giving props to both of them, Howard Letterman and Bert Cooper, their legacy. But it just shows you, man. Try and hold on to stuff, like, but don't think everything's forever. Like the way it's gone, HBO's gone. And within a year, when did HBO go? Was it last year or year before?
But like they left
last year. Well, technically this year, isn't it?
No, they left. Yeah, they did. Early this year, they technically left. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Like they've gone, and like and it just shows you when you're old, things is right. Imagine we're on YouTube until we're 60. I'm just saying, we're on YouTube at 60, and then all of a sudden, they take YouTube away. Some of us will probably end up just dying because it's like, boy, I remember Mr. Bashir was talking about Bundini Brown when he was Ali's hype man. When Ali couldn't fight no more, they said they found Bundini in the hotel, died dead. Because he had nothing else to live for. Howard Letterman and HBO, when it went down, he had nothing else to live for. You know what I'm saying?
You're probably right. You're probably right because he felt in his mind and in his mind that I mean, this will kept me going for all these years. Yeah. It's like, what's there for me to do? I had a family. I have kids. They're all grown up now. I have grandchildren. Yeah. I've succeeded. I've done everything I wanted to do in my life. I'm old now. What else is left for me to do? So he probably felt that this was it for him after HBO left. You're probably right, EJ. That's probably how he felt.
Yeah.
It's like, there's nothing left for me to do.
Nah, and the thing, he had money, got grandkids, stuff like that. I don't think he wanted to die. But I bet but getting up in the morning or getting up and doing the research on the fighters, the judges, that'll keep you going now. That'll keep you going for a minute. That'll keep you going. That'll keep you live,
Well, I'm just wondering why didn't the Zone pick up that HBO crew then? Why did they recruit them? You know, for the commentary, they could at least done that.
Nah, they got the MMA. Someone's who's doing that soaring? Who's doing that soaring? Someone needs to mute themselves, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Yeah. But the Zone got their MMA crew out there. I don't know why they think that MMA crew with their Bellator thing, like I think they're fighting today or something. I don't know why them MMA guys think they can handle boxing. They don't understand how critical we are. Like we are hardcore critical fans when it comes to commentary. Like I'm not gonna lie, and HBO might have ignored us, but everyone else did. You can't just put out a bad product and think bad commentary product and think we're just gonna eat. I mean, I don't listen to. I haven't listened to commentary for a long time, but I heard from you guys it was bad, so I have to take in consideration. You know,
and also they're boring. They're not like.
But you know what? The only interesting guy on that commentary.
Dan, your man House was talking. Dan, your man House was talking. You just cut him off. You know, let him burn. Dan, let him burn a bit. Let him burn. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
No, carry on.
Go ahead, man. My bad. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You go ahead.
Nah, don't let me cut Dan off to let you say go ahead, bro. Get your piece up. Come on. Don't do that. Now, you're making me look bad now. Come on, get your piece up.
No, I was just saying that their commentary from the Zone is boring, man. They don't have any emotion towards fights, man. Especially, and also Brian Kenny, that guy's washed, man. We need. That guy's just speaking nonsense.
Brian Kenny, you didn't like Brian Kenny?
No, I don't like him now, man. And also Sergio Morris, he's all right, but nothing.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Someone like Roy Jones always breaks it down like he tells you, always say that this guy's doing a boxing move, this guy's got it's funny, isn't it? But Roy Jones, someone like a Roy Jones, obviously Max Kellerman is at ESPN, but Jim Lapley will be a good fit, but and also he shows like emotion as well. I like commentators who show emotion. Like in football, you always see emotion in football, but in boxing sometimes you don't see it. Like for example, you see Sky Sports. You know they have two commentators. Who's the other one? What's the other one?
Who's the other one on Sky Sports?
Yeah, they have Adam Smith and the other guy.
Oh man, what's his name again? Dave Codwell, bro. Oh, you're talking Johnny Nelson. You talking about?
No, I'm talking about like the commentator, like the main commentary.
Oh, they changed them around a lot though, you know.
Yeah, so basically Adam Smith's the main guy.
Yeah,
Andy Clark.
Oh, Andy Clark. He's not a commentator. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he does.
You see, he's boring, fam. Like when I hear this guy, I don't like boring commentators. That's what pisses me off. Because I used to watch Match of the Day. I used to watch all these commentators. Like, and what's the guy?
Ian Dark and Jen McClory back in the day. They were the ones back in the day.
And also like, what's his name again? The guy, Sky Sports commentator, the main guy.
You just said who's it?
Football commentator.
Oh no, man! They changed them. I'm telling you.
Aguero, you know when Aguero scored against City, against QPR.
It was Ian Dark, innit?
What was his name? Well, I'll get back to it.
Yeah. But go on.
Yeah, like you need commentators, man. It's annoying, but obviously for us, we in UK, we don't watch the Zone footage, innit? So we don't know what's going on. Production with that, innit? Yeah, that's it. That's my point.
Oh, okay, nice one, bro. Go ahead, Dan. Because Dan wants to get. I'm sure Dan wants to burn up. Go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick. The only interesting person who's pretty interesting in that commentary booth in the Zone is Sergio Moore. I guess because he was a fighter, obviously he knows what it's like to be in that ring. So his commentary and his critique is pretty much on point. I like Sergio Moore. I have all the proof. Sugar Ray Leonard, I respect Sugar Ray Leonard, but dude, I don't know, dude. He just hasn't been a good commentator over recent years, man. He just hasn't. So I don't know what's going on with him, but Sergio Moore is actually pretty good. He's pretty good at what he does. That's all I want to say about it.
Yeah, it's a sad day, man. Sad day. Howard Lederman lost the two boxing greats right there. Howard Lederman, he's on Facebook actually. Howard Lederman, a lot of people are kind of sad on that. You know, I don't know if he was a Hall of Fame announcer. You know, damn cancer, man. That disease is dread, man. It's a dreaded disease, that one, innit? It's dread. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Howard Lederman. Rest in peace, Bert Cooper. Peace.